What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Reel Talk, the realest podcast. If you are here, you are a part of the squadron. So make sure you comment below or send an email in. The email's up. We want to talk to y'all. So come on, man. Help us. Help you by helping us.
Come on.
Get involved.
Get involved, bruv.
But yeah, man. We got my man, Cali Banks, a.k.a. Al Bang in the house.
Sir.
Of course, my man Stony Starks, a.k.a. Iron Man, Stacks in the house. And of course, you got me, Bryce Wayne, him Skywalker, as always, back at it again. Quick announcement, though. Quick surprise announcement.
Uh-oh.
As you know, Real Squad has been going on for a minute now.
What is going on?
It's been going on for a minute. We switched it up. Those who have been around from the beginning has seen the studio change a few times. Different setup, you know what I'm saying? Different sitting positions. And now that we have evolved even further, we have a new change. And that new change comes in the form of my man Stacks here, official Real Squad member. He's in there. So when y'all address Stacks, it's Real Squad Stacks. All right.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get some new t-shirts made, so we'll be able to represent a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Expect to see my man out a lot more when we do these events too. You coming, bro? I think we might have a Comic-Con next month. Yeah, we gonna see.
Yep. My man Stacks, part of the Real Squad.
Come on, man.
How does it feel?
Hey, man. Real deal dopeness.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you for coming through every week. You know what I'm saying? Being punctual with it.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Stand-up guy, dude. Stand-up guy.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right.
But let's get into this week check, man. Stacks is popping with you. Other than being a official member now.
Hey, you know, man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, you
so
know
I gotta
it.
step it up now.
Yes,
you know
sir.
it.
You know, man, normal work week, did a little OT, not today because it was hella hot. Like,
Oh man,
for it to be 90 in Oakland in October,
it's so weird.
Come
I'm like, ain't it
on, bruh.
winter?
It's
Coming towards winter.
Fall,
Or
Indian summer, bro.
Oh my
That's what they call
God.
it.
so I
Jesus
was
Christ.
like, 3:30 hit. I was like, I'm gone.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
I
I
had
feel
to,
you.
degress before, slid up over here. But, man, let's see. I was lucky enough to hit on those Cactus Flea Plant Market Air Flea 2s.
Oh my
And
God.
this faded spruce,
That the blue ones?
Like, it's like green.
You got those ones? This guy. Oh
Hey,
my
man.
God.
So,
I'll pull a picture up because I wanted those so bad, bro.
I got lucky. Like,
I didn't even know they was dropping yesterday at 1 p.m. So you got it from the actual site?
yeah. So what they did was they did that little like promo commercial that had like, it looked like Celebrity Deathmatch with LeBron James. I can't think of the news anchor guy.
Okay.
But it looked like Celebrity Deathmatch. It was pretty tight with like the clay figures and stuff. And then it had a number on there. It said 1-900 Flea. Hella people called that number thinking like it was going to give you clues or something to get the shoe. But it was just a random number that they put up there.
Okay.
And then you go try to look at the site and the site said coming soon. That's all it said. Like you couldn't actually like look at nothing else. Damn. And it was like that for like a day or two. And then October 18th hit, and it was like a timer clicked on. Then it showed the shoes. It showed like 1 or 2 jackets and like a shirt, and then it had a timer, and that shit started going down. So I waited till the timer went down, and then I entered for both colorways, and then I had.
Oh, it was a raffle.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a raffle. You had to sign up. You had to put your email in, and they email you.
Okay.
So I put in 2. I had wifey put in 2. And then I just hit my one partner for some reason, but he's like hella lucky when it comes to hitting on shit.
Oh, wow.
And so I just like, man, fuck it, let me hit him. And I hit him. I was like, bro, can you enter for me? And he was like, yeah, it's no problem. And then I hadn't heard nothing. It had been like a good like 2 hours. So I was like, oh, it's bad. Like I'm not getting him. And then so I hit one of my shoe plug partners, and he was like, bruh, they going for the high. He was like, but just toss me like 500-600. And I was like,
oh my God.
I'm like, as I was like contemplating it, like, do I really want him that bad? my partner DMs me and was like, "Hey, I hit for the faded spruce. You want them?" And I was like, "Oh
my
yes,
God.
clutch." So
Oh my
got them for retail. Got
That's
the color
what's
I
up.
wanted. So yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This week been
Those shoes
been cool
is
for me.
fire, bro. Oh my God, they so fucking
Damn.
clean.
We gonna do
bro.
a review.
We gonna have to break them out, bro. When you get them in, golly.
Damn.
I don't think you even seen them, bro.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I could damn near show you a picture, bro. But man,
They
when I say I was
fire,
hot,
bruh.
bro. Yeah, I definitely went to StockX to get a good. You know, let me see. It might not be that bad. I'm like, nah, they charging.
The price jump. So
These
I
ones
got
that
an
Stacks got.
11. So I got an 11.
Oh, shit.
And I think the 11 is going for like $555 or $655, bro. And 11 and a half is going for like $2,700.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Like it's ridiculous.
Like
I
the
don't.
sign come off and everything. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's different. So like I've been kind of trying to find about
the 9.5
shoes that's like
45.
different. Like, you know what I mean? I got hella J's. I got, unless they gon' like anything they come out with different material, like them suede Royals that's coming out, I have to have those. Like them things is all like stuff
Those
like
is,
that.
Yeah, those is icy. Yeah,
That's
those
what I'm
icy.
saying. So I've been trying to get stuff that's different. So when I seen them, I was like, hey, these kind of fire. Like, there might be some everyday. I heard they're comfortable. I heard they run like a half a size bigger. So that's why I got an 11 instead of 11. Because I'm really 11 and a half.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they said they run pretty wide. So, I mean, I heard they're hella comfortable. I heard like
I only seen Kid Cudi rock them.
Well, I mean, it's like some people on YouTube that did like some reviews already. And then
what?
they said the sole
getting
is kind of
early
like, it like conforms to your foot as you walk in.
It's like memory foam.
Something like that. Like they said it's kind of stiff at first, but they said once you walk in them, you can feel like your foot being printed into
Damn.
it.
I am
So I'm
on the
like,
fence, y'all. This StockX got me tripping right now. I'm over here like, man, I want them so bad. I
Cutting
don't know. You got the perfect color. The black
Cutting
ones is fire
edge.
too, but I definitely wanted those joints.
I wanted the green because they had the red in there. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
know what
icy,
I mean?
bro.
Yeah.
That shit look
icy
like
for
some
sure.
Gucci shit. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? They was on that Gucci colorway. The only shoes I'm looking, well, other than those, which I didn't get, the only other shoes I really want hella bad is the Jerry Lorenzo and Adidas basketball shoes.
Oh,
They got like two different versions. Like,
Are they calling them fear gods?
they gonna probably call them the Fear God. Yeah, they probably will.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they will.
I got two of the. Yeah, I think we both got
Yeah,
the
we both
black
got
ones.
yeah.
And I got the green ones too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Jerry Lorenzo, fire when it comes to this design shit and clothing. And he was with Nike for a second, like Sax just mentioned. We both got the original Fear of God Nikes, but the Adidas, the basketball shoe is cold, bro. It's hella clean. So it ain't no word on when that's dropping. I'm always looking that up. But yeah, so that's the only thing I can possibly think of. But all right, man. Week check was fire.
Damn,
Fuck with that.
niggas
Fuck
came
with that.
up.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because at the end of the day, they be saying like the shoe game is like the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just invest those, or you don't
facts,
even gotta really.
They appreciate.
Yeah, especially over
facts.
time, bro. It's crazy. My week, it was solid. I had I ran in the stocks actually. My uncle had a celebration on the weekend, a celebration of passing, and I actually had to go up there to record and take some pictures, which was cool. Saw a lot of family members I haven't seen in a minute. It was almost like a mini family reunion, basically, because it was like niggas I ain't seen in hella long, and everybody was cool. It was drinks involved. Nobody was acting crazy. I went ahead and brought some tree for the fam. You know what I'm saying? My uncle was like, "Hey, nephew, bring some weed." I
He was just staring at you like,
Don't smoke.
Nah, I heard him over the phone. I heard him over the phone.
I hit you with the uncle stare like, and then when you land,
I was talking to my cousin and he had yelled over the line. I'm like, I guess I can stop and grab something for y'all.
you got some street or from the club?
I went to Josh worked at the club, so I put up there. Got a cool little discount. Got one of those what's those things called, the liquid. You just pour it in the soda. It's the weed.
I know what
whatever it
you're
is.
talking about,
It's
bruh.
crazy. It's turned up. I got some of those and like 2 apes or whatever. Nothing crazy.
Did you what do they call it? Did you relapse?
No, I was good. No, hell no. I ain't thought about smoking in hell long, and it was like I said, I still appreciate it. You feel me? I still appreciate weed because that shit was fire. It was some grade A for sure, top shelf. But I haven't been wanting to do it. We had took a trip to Vegas not too long ago, and I hit the weed. But I had that old school paranoid feeling again. I'm like, oh no, not this again. I'm like, I ain't felt this since fucking what?
Dinner in high school,
2003, nigga. I'm like, oh shit, my nerve. This got me. I'm over here paranoid. I'm like, niggas are staring at me and shit. I couldn't do it, bro. So I was solid. I just dropped it off, handed it off to everybody, which felt cool. Food was hella good. Like I said, everybody was solid. It was a blue theme because he was kind of crippin' or whatever. Big C's. But yeah, man, the video I put together.
I think that's how you do
my cousin had came over yesterday. It was her father that passed, and we had chilled and put the footage together or whatever. Had some drinks while we did it. So it was real kickback and laid back. And it turned out really good. A solid little 3-minute collage video. Hella family members just having fun. No sad shit. It was all positive vibes.
That's good.
Yeah. But that my week wasn't too crazy, other than seeing the Killers of the Flower Moon movie and having this crazy experience with this guy at the gym. Pause. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sore. Pause.
Whoa.
It was a turned up workout. All right,
that was
the
crazy.
workout was turned out. I mean, it was wild.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
This guy is
That's
on a
crazy.
roll
Y'all
today.
He is, bro.
I hate these guys.
You are killing it right now.
Whatever.
You're killing it right now.
It was leg day, so y'all should understand, bro. Leg day was.
Now everything you say just sounds.
Keeps digging the hole,
Just
bro.
shut up. Let us explain it later,
He
bro.
just keeps digging.
Damn,
You
bro.
do your week check,
We just
bro.
need a
Go
bag
ahead.
of pause right here.
I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it to young Alan.
All right.
What
My
happened,
week.
dog?
So, my week has been interesting. Hella low energy. I started this fast, a watermelon fast. I have been eating the melon all week. Watermelon, having to piss hella much, all the shit.
It be like that. It be like that.
Going right through you.
Yeah, that shit ain't
Right
cool,
through.
bro. Hella bathroom breaks.
I got hella energy, but I'm starving. It's weird. It's like it's not usually like that. Like, you know what I mean? Usually you eat, then you get energy, but I'm starving, but still got energy.
That's
crazy.
good. That's tight.
It's tight, but
Yeah.
it's like, damn, I can't wait till 12 o'clock hit. I'm about to for sure eat some shit.
About to pig out.
For sure.
Oh, you only eating
No.
during certain times?
Nah, I can eat whatever, but I just only can eat melon, like
Okay.
watermelon, or like I eat honeydew. I still got one at the house too. And
That was just fire, bro.
yeah, them like the sweetest ones for sure.
Yeah.
And I went on a hike with our good friend Winona.
How was that?
It was chill, man. You know, we got through it. We got through the hard part. The hike, me and him, we go on sometimes. It's like a medium part, easy part, and then it's a hard part. And she finished the hard part. It was tight.
That shit is turned up, bro. That incline is crazy. I had showed the picture last time, but
Yeah, it's
don't
tight.
get it twisted, bro. When we say that shit is tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, bro. And then that shit at the gym. I ain't gonna go into details like him.
My
Sound
God,
all
these guys.
suspect and
Come
shit,
on,
but it
man.
definitely
We know
was.
what time it is, y'all.
Yeah.
You out of
It definitely was turn. All right. You want to say how it went down, or you want to wait for it?
Well, Dede came with us.
Yeah.
My brother, and he is like more of a connoisseur when it comes to like the gym. So he be doing all the workouts. So I always wanted to do the squat machine or whatever. And I'm like, let's just fucking do it. And he was like, oh, so that's leg day. I'm like, is that considered leg day? I thought that was like kind of maybe upper body. He was like, nah, it's legs.
legs.
I'm like, ah, shit. I'm like, fuck it. We already here, so we might as well just do it. And he don't got a membership to the gym. We both do. And usually you gotta pay like $20. Just, you know what I'm saying? If you on the list, all you gotta do is pay $20. And he's on my list. But it was hella funny. They so silly. Cause when you walk in, you just scan your little badge or whatever, or your app on your phone. So I walk in first, scam good. He hella funny. He pull up his phone and say beep. He make the noise, right? And keep it lit. And then Al right behind him, the Al scan. The girl was like, hold on, wait. And we like, she caught us. She was like, no, you scan one more time. I'm like, shit, we come on, Dad, keep walking. And so me and my brother kept walking, and he got in there free. And so Al just had to scan again. But I guess while we was walking up the stairs,
yeah, when we was walking up the stairs, it was some other lady, like girl. She came out of nowhere
to you though,
yeah, to me, and like grabbed the thing, and I'm like, she just told me to scan it again, and then she was just like I felt like she was mugging me, but I'm like, why? I asked her, I'm like, why you mugging me like that? She was like, and then she said something, but I didn't hear, and I'm like, wait, what? She said it again, but I didn't hear her. I'm like,
this guy.
So I'm like, and then she put it back, and then I scanned it. Then she was like, enjoy your workout, and I was like, all right, like that shit was just hella weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so I went up there and I told him I'm like, bro, y'all didn't just see that, bro? That shit was just hella
we didn't
weird.
see nothing. We just kept walking up because we didn't want to get caught with him getting in there for free, so we just walked straight up in there.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Facts.
So I'm like, y'all didn't see that shit? Like, I'm like, cause I didn't know. I'm like, she flirting with me or was she like being serious? Cause then she did kind of smile at the end when I was walking up the stairs. Cause I'm looking back like trying to figure everything out, right? And then I'm like it was just a weird ass like interaction. So I go upstairs, tell them and shit. So we go to the squat machine. They feel me. We all took our shoes off and shit. Cause I guess that's what you're supposed to do when you squatting.
First of all, they let me come out the house in flip flops. I've never done that for the gym. I was so ready to go to the gym. I forgot to put my shoes on, and I guess I got lucky because in this particular leg day, all the shit that we didn't require shoes because it works out the muscles in your feet too. So it's whatever. I just hate leaving the house with shoes. I always think it's gonna be an earthquake or a zombie's gonna start attacking, and I ain't fully ready. You feel me? I hate that, bro. It's not funny, Stack. It can go down at any moment, bro. You gotta be ready.
Earthquakes.
I'm serious, bro. It's really uncomfortable for me to leave the house in flip flops.
Think if an earthquake happens or a zombie
shoes
apocalypse,
are important.
I'm not saying they're not, but you're okay. First off, a zombie outbreak, you're gonna have plenty of time because you're gonna come home because you're getting your kids.
Yeah.
So that shoes is
but
fine.
I can get home faster if I had shoes.
Hell, you're gonna get in the car. You're not gonna run home. You're gonna get in your car and run shit over until you get home.
We was in the parking garage and the shit is hella narrow. It could have been hella zombies in there. Anyways, that's besides the point, okay? But yes, so we at the machine or whatever. I think I end up going first. My brother goes second, and right before Al was about to go, like I can see it out the corner of my eye.
I can see it in the mirror because the machine's facing towards the mirror. I see her walking up behind me.
I'm not thinking nothing of it because people, it's crowded kind of, not really, but there's people be, walking past each other all the time. But she stopped right next to this nigga, and I'm like,
to him,
yeah.
I'm like,
she was like, but she had the straightest face. She's like, you enjoying your workout?
And that's exactly what she did at the bottom of the stairs.
Same lady,
the same girl, yeah, same lady.
She was like, are you enjoying your workout?
I was
I'm stuck too. Al look at me like, is she real? I'm like, that's right. She's right there. Yeah, that's just really happening. And I can tell she joking because like she start to like break character a little bit, and we just all started laughing, and she like, yeah, but like it was the most awkwardest thing.
It was hell
because she followed us. So she worked there, but she followed us through all the exercises because she was actually a power lifter, but we didn't. So she was just being extra nice. She was doing hella shit, like showing us forms and what I'm saying, like different exercises.
Did you get the number? Because it sounded like she liked you.
It was awkward, bro. Because
she was too young.
She was trying to lift you.
She was definitely super young.
She was like 20, bro.
Yeah, but it was just the fact that she was being hella. She even brought the smelling salts, bro. You ever did that before?
No,
I've never done that.
I've never done it.
Yes, bro. That shit was the smelling sauce to get the juice. Like that shit was crazy.
It had some crack in it or something.
It was possible. She worked it.
Hit you with the fence.
It was a pass out.
No, we wake up at her house.
You trying to
no
tell
kidneys
me
in a tub of ice?
You trying to tell me you will hit some smelling salt, but you won't hit a J before you work out?
The smelling salt it really got me pumped though.
That shit, yeah,
bro.
That shit put you.
Now this is gonna be a horrible depiction, but this is how I felt. It's like getting water in your nose. Don't you know how it sting?
Yeah,
it felt like that, bro. Like times kind of like 10, because it went by fast, but that shit was like, ooh,
it shit felt like somebody jumped through your nostrils and punched you in the brain.
Oh my god! And that shit is like, the color of it is crazy.
You just want to pump.
It gets your adrenaline pumping. So
I don't know what it is. I didn't like it.
It got me. I was like, yeah, he did that. He was like,
I didn't like that shit. I'm good.
Skip me next rotation.
Yeah. But yeah, it was solid. Like I said, that was my first time doing the smelling salts. She was pretty goddamn strong,
knowledgeable.
Yeah, hella really knowledgeable. Her name was Naomi. So shout out Naomi for all the help and fucking with us at the gym. That was cool.
Yeah, she didn't have to do that. That was hella solid.
She out of her way, not because I think she's a personal trainer too.
Oh, okay.
So she was showing us stuff that she can technically charge for.
Oh, so Day got his $20 worth.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. If not more, because like I said, that we've been seeing her for a minute because she worked there, so we see her all the time. But that particular day when Day came, she just happened to be like, I'm fucking with y'all today. Like it was on some, like she was a part of our group.
Yeah.
Like every single machine.
Yep, I'm still sore right now.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like leg day is always pretty bad, but
a leg day is the worst. It doesn't get worse until like the next day or two.
Yeah.
You wake up and try to sit down on the toilet.
You ain't lying, bro.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. And
walking upstairs, bro. It's been so hard today.
Yeah, the legs just feel just weird altogether, bro. It's just bad, and it's crazy because it's all like up. It's like mid. It's like my calves is cool right now, but hopefully tomorrow it's not bad there too. But we'll see. We took a break from the gym today. We usually only take one break a week, and that was Monday. But shit, I wouldn't be able to do as much shit today if I wanted to. It's like I'm too sore. It's bad.
Get the salt, you be alright.
Nah, you can buy that shit on Amazon or something like that.
Yeah. Sure can.
What can't you buy on Amazon?
Facts. That's like the mini black market.
Facts.
But anything else, big dog?
Yeah, be at work all day, sitting down, looking at Instagram, YouTube, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen some very interesting things, man.
What's that?
So this is gonna open up a whole topic. I want to get what you guys believe too.
Okay.
So apparently, above the San Mateo Bridge, there was a plane that was completely still, like it was just floating.
Like it's just stopped?
Yeah. And I was looking at the comments and they were saying like it could be an optical illusion, the way like the plane turning and how and like it's moving slower or so. But that shit looked like it wasn't moving at all. And one of my homies' sisters said that she's actually seen it and it wasn't moving at all. And there's been plenty of videos where there's like, they call it glitches in the Matrix.
Oh, so okay. Because I've seen one where I don't know if it was a group of people or just one person that captured like some birds or a bird that just was frozen, like in mid-flight, like a flock of birds. And it was like, bro, what is going on? Like that was.
I feel like I've seen that with seagulls before. Like
they just in mid-air, just floating.
When it's hella windy, bro, they're just like floating.
No, but like
it wasn't floating though.
So I know what you're talking about. It's like gliding on like the current.
No, like the wind is so strong they can barely move forward. And it looks like they're just sitting still.
Cause the shit looked like it was literally froze.
Yeah.
Like I mean, given like depending on how like if they try to shift, like you'll see like you know what I'm saying. You'll see
but
it move, but like
glitch,
it didn't go forward.
Yeah, I got you on that because I for sure seen that before too.
So it wasn't like you talking about like no movement. Just
it's awkward. I'm gonna pull up a couple of clips because I seen the one you talking about, but the bird one is the one I'm more familiar with. But yeah, I have never checked the comments on those, but it always would trip me out. Like, why isn't this kind of like blowing up bigger?
Right.
But the only reason I'm more considering it is because of what you said, how she said that she was there, she saw somebody that you know. well, somebody that you know's sister, but she said she saw it. I'll be like, it'd be niggas out there that's super saucy with the CGI and computer graphics that can probably just make it look like that's what's happening. So I don't know. That shit is hella scary, bro. Because if that makes the simulation theory a little bit more solidified for me. Like sometimes things will glitch out and weird things that happen, or
bro, you know how deep you can get into this, bro? It's hours and hours of just people talking about this shit on the internet, about how like it's different like codes and shit that's implanted in the universe that's the same thing as like the internet. The internet is just a huge code, but it got the same like sequence as the universe somehow. Like I was like, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was all just a simulation, bro. Like it could be. Like, cause I know everybody's here has dreamed before. You just wake up in a dream and you don't know how you get there, but you don't question it. You just doing shit.
Most of the time, you don't know that you dreaming.
Yeah, you just, and then like I remember one dream, like I'm like looking like I'm like that's Obama, but it don't look nothing like Obama, but I just know it like intuitively like that's Obama. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And it was
that happens so much.
I was kicking it with him at like Great America, bro.
But he don't look like the Obama that the typical Obama. It was just that Obama,
and I just went along with it. It's like, but I woke up like what the fuck? Like what was that?
So stuff like that when the Doctor Strange movie came out, it was like dreams are just like you just looking like into you get you're glimpsing into, so like you're just slipping to a different universe and seeing it through that perspective. So, bro, it's a crazy concept. I every now and then I will have a lucid dream. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You know what lucid dreaming is? So I would like literally sit there, like I'll realize that I'm dreaming, and I'll just start like touching stuff to see like is that gonna feel like how it's supposed to, and it always does. It's nothing ever seems fantastical.
But you know what I did though, and you told me to do it. So one time I was telling Bryce, when I first started smoking, my dreams was hella vivid, and I could almost take control of them and shit. But Bryce told me to look at the time.
Yes, twice. You look at it, and look back at it.
I looked at my watch, and that shit started tweaking, bro. Like,
that's how you can. That's the trick.
Like my shit started like wiggling and shit, and then I turned away, and then I just woke up.
Yeah, so cause you probably freaked yourself out.
Yeah, I definitely did.
See mine, and when I'm I know I'm dreaming when I'm trying to like run or fight, and it feels like I'm just
slow, bruh. That is the no.
Now I know I instantly wake because I know I'm like nigga, I got hands.
Yeah. No, so the other night,
I hate that is the worst, bro. Like I'll wake up sweating. Like
you ain't lying. Like
okay, I'm good.
This happened to me the other night. I had a dream of like trying to like get to work on time, and I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get to the car so I can get to.
Slow.
Bruh, I'm over here grabbing like the steering wheel, and, like pulling myself toward. I'm like, why is it? I'm trying to get to. But I'm like, I'm not lucid at this time, but it's hella annoying because I should know. Like, if I have to pull myself, and I'm like hella nervous. I'm about to be late, bro. I'm gonna be late. I'm over here grabbing the grass, pulling the grass. It's all coming apart. I'm like, oh fuck, it's not strong enough. Shit. No, bro. Like it is. I can't move faster when I'm trying to move fast. So that I don't know, bro. I'm like, maybe 20 to 30% of me believe that it could possibly be, and that's too much, bro. That's a high percentage.
So do you think that could? So like, you know how in the Matrix, like they either like laying down in some kind of bed or they strapped in some kind of pod or whatever the case may be. Do you think when we're feeling that, that's us trying to break out of whatever is restraining us, that's forcing us to stay in the Matrix?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because I've never felt so much restraint in my life. Like that's worse. That's worse than your big brother or your cousin like holding you down.
I know.
Like, cause you can still move and that, bro. It's like you can't do nothing. Like,
bro, and it's crazy because you brought up the fighting thing. It's been times in my dream I'm like, if I try to punch this motherfucker right now, I know it's not gonna go fast enough to knock him out. For some reason, I know like this is a dream. Like it's not gonna let me punch hard enough, or like you know what I'm saying. But that's a good point because if you could be trying to wiggle out of something, or you ever hear that like that loud humming noise. So when I was really into the lucid dreaming thing, I was trying to do the thing where you astral project, and you gotta like pretty much lay on your back, lay really still. When you start to go into REM sleep, this is when I'm saucy at lucid dreaming. I will immediately know that I'm about to go into it, and so they say right before you're about to come out of your body for the experience, you'll hear this loud ass but it gets super loud. It's like sensational. Like you can feel it. It's not painful, but it's like I don't know how to explain it because it scares you. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't hurt. It's just you can really feel it. It's not loud to the point where it's like it's just really loud. And so I'm like, so whenever I hear this noise, I'm just gonna try to go with it. But it's crazy because it gets louder. It gets louder, and you can feel the vibration more and more. But I'm like, bro, just relax, calm down. And every time I do that, I just appear in a dream. Like I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's something you're supposed to like lift up. At that point you just try to get up. Now always like I can never focus hard enough to like, I'm supposed to be trying to like sit up at this point. I'm just trying to calm myself down because I'm tripping, like this shit is happening right now. This is what they said was gonna happen, this is what's happening. But I don't know, but I ain't did it in a long time. I kind of let that dream go because it's hella hard to do if it's even possible to do. But yeah, man. As far as this simulation, or is it possible? Yeah. I'm 30% in, bro. Which is like I said, that's too high, bro. That's crazy.
That shit crazy, bro. Cause it's like to think, like in the movie, obviously the Matrix. That's what we talking about. If you haven't seen it, like 20 some years too late.
Yeah.
So we gonna spoil that shit. But in the movie, like the whole thing is like, so machines take over the Earth. And they basically using humans as power because the humans scorched the earth. They blocked the sun out because that was the way that the machines got energy is through solar. But so they thought that was gonna work. But the machine said, "Nah, nigga,
y'all the best battery out.
You the juice." So they put them into this trance-like state where they had them all incubated in these pods, collecting their energy through their brain.
And they was cloning us.
And
like making big ass fields of us so they'll never run out. They on lock.
It was fucking blending niggas up, feeding them to feeding them. They were going there, right? So so in your brain, you thought it was like a dream. It's like they just put you in. Everybody was in the same kind of simulation. It's just called the Matrix. Everybody was in the same thing, having the same dream, pretty much.
And what's tripping me out, now that you mention it, in the Anti-Matrix, they explain how it was different versions of it, and they kind of go into it. Like, it was one simulation. The machines tried to make everything hella peaceful, but people wouldn't accept it, and so people started breaking out of it. Yeah. And they even had a horror one. Like, it was hella scary. I'm like, damn. That's so it be tripping me out, like knowing like the crazy shit that happened in the past, and like slavery, for example, bro. Right. Like, if that was come on, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, that's horrific. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? They have to live through that, and they also kind of get into like the reincarnation thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since that simulation didn't work, just put them back to sleep, wake them up in a new one. You know what I'm saying? To the one like in the movie in 1999, that was the most believable one. You had to still be going through sickness and war and everything, or the thought of it for it to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So exactly.
People won't accept peace.
Exactly.
That's so fucked up.
It's like the shit. Like he said, it was too peaceful. Like it just the way humans are set up. We used to like being tested and like going through trials and tribulations and shit. And it was actually an episode of what's that? The Twilight Zone that was about that. The dude went to hell, but everything was perfect. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, that episode is so creepy, bro. Yeah.
So like he went to hell and he was like he was gambling and shit.
Getting everything you want. Everything is good.
And shit. Every time he was getting every bitch he wanted. You feel me? And then he was just like, and then one day he was like, "You think you can make shit like a little more challenging?" He was like, I thought heaven was supposed to be like perfect. And then the devil was like, "Who said you in heaven?" Then that nigga just started panicking because it's like, I mean, everything not supposed to be perfect. You feel me? Because it's just in our nature to want to achieve shit and want to like achieve our goals and shit, and that takes a little bit of rain to see the sun sometimes. But anyways, in the Matrix though, like I said, it's a simulation. We all part of the same simulation and shit. And fucking Neo, the main character, meets Morpheus, which is the sleep. You know, they all got names and shit that they
correlate with
correlate.
Yeah. He's
so,
like the god of sleep or something
the
like that.
god of sleep, yeah. And basically fucking break out of the Matrix and shit. And yeah, that's pretty much the movie though. But we all in that type of shit. And the whole thing is like, if you wake up from a dream, right? Who's to say that you woke up or if you still in that dream?
Or you went to sleep to like, this could be a dream.
This could be a dream.
This can be a different simulation.
We're just going along with it.
Yeah, because what's crazy is time is irrelevant when we're sleeping. So it can seem like we've been asleep for hella long, but it could be like a 30-minute nap. So we experience the time here in real time, but the dream versions of us could be experiencing that time in real time. So we can be living completely different lives every time we go to sleep. And right now, we just sleep.
You know what I'll be thinking about too? That episode of Rick and Morty, bruh. With the video game where Morty lived the entire life, bruh.
What is that video game called?
I forgot.
Oh damn! But you live as a person, yeah. And Rick was taking bro off the grid. He didn't have a social security card.
Rick was going crazy.
But that's basically the same thing though.
Yeah, he lived like 50 years in like a matter of like minutes.
Yeah,
if even that.
Yeah,
and you feel me? Like, I mean,
the time is just different. Like the time is just his perspective, and they always say time isn't even a real thing. It's just something that we made up.
Right. So what you think, Stacks?
I don't know. That's a hard one because it's like I hear like a lot of conspiracy theories about glitching, and then like you see videos and stuff, but like the one that's always stood out to me is where they like you never see your neighbors carrying their groceries into the house.
That's so weird.
Right, and I kid you not, I will sit outside and I even look around when I'm like bringing my groceries in the house and nobody's outside.
No, you know what I said though?
And so I'm like, what is up
lying.
with that? Like I've never once seen.
No, but Pete, the other day we was doing this, bringing groceries in, and I saw somebody. I'm like, oh shit. And she's like, what? I'm like, I think we real. Because they're seeing us bringing in groceries right now. That's crazy.
Bro, and
like somebody saw me bringing in groceries, bro. Somebody seen it. Unless they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They was outside though. But to your point, never seen anybody bringing groceries.
Never, bro.
Never.
And I'm
that's
like,
hella weird.
When they said that, I was like,
all right, this is the last one. How about this? We sitting in the car, right? We were just sitting in the car just a second ago, right? If I put my arm over right here, I'm immediately touching you. You know what I'm saying? That's how close we are in the car. And if I do this, I can't go like this in the car. It's bad. You can do that twice on a bus, bro, and the bus still fit in the same lane. You sit on the bus, you gotta. It's first of all, it's an aisle,
right?
Two seats over here, right. 2 seats over here. You can go like this, stand up like this, and you can go like damn near 2.5 times, bro. But it all fits into that same lane.
Oh, you mean like on the road?
Yes,
a traffic lane.
Yeah, in a traffic lane.
Oh, so you saying like that's like a glitch?
Yeah, it's you don't know it like the Harry Potter tent. When you go in it, it's big as fuck in there, but from the outside, it's hella small.
Oh, so it's like a way the computer is saving space, kind of. Damn.
So really, the bus is hella small. It's the same size as a car, but
when we get inside of it, it's bigger for some reason.
Damn.
That's bruh. When somebody explained that to me, like, why when I sit in the car, like our wingspan, we touch each other. Yeah, it's bad. Like, are you right there? And we barely fit in the lane.
You could definitely touch the other door.
Yeah,
like both doors probably.
Yeah, but a bus, you cannot do that in a bus.
Hell no,
two of you have to do that.
It's a whole aisle in between niggas,
bruh. Facts. It's hella weird.
Seats.
It's hella weird. Damn. I hated hearing that analogy because it tripped me out.
That's
I'm like
crazy. Bruh, that's what I'm saying, blood.
Engineering.
That's what I'm saying.
That boy Stacks. Engineering though.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If they out here with it, they
finessing the hell out of us, boy.
They always the same, bro. This is gonna sound weird, but like freeways always make me feel like it's a glitch. Cause it's like, bruh, I'm trying to think the best way to explain this. It's like if you think about like driving on a straight line, and it's like shit just starts swirling. It's like, bruh, how the fuck I know I'm really? Cause I feel like I do a swirl and I feel like I'm going the same fucking way, just on a different freeway. It's like, bro, how is that fucking possible? Like, I just like,
no, I got you.
I always think about like, where the fuck is everybody going, and why are they all going in the same direction I'm going? Like, the fuck, like it's
traffic would make you think there's another glitch.
Yeah,
I don't understand how airplanes fly. And I've been saying this for the longest. I don't fuck with airplanes. I ride them. It's whatever, but I don't understand how they work.
That's why I don't believe we really went to space.
Me either.
Cause it's like
we in the same boat with that.
Yeah. Like
I don't know, but I don't think so either. They always say, with Stanley Kubrick, he directed the moon landing.
Yep. I mean,
and they say it's hella shit in The Shining that like where he points to it, like where he like say like I directed the moon landing. Like it's like, you know, in the movie.
Like you said earlier, bro, it's almost hundreds of hours of people talking about this and like scaring the shit out of people, and like cause they making so many. It makes sense. It's scary, but like it's one of those things that we gonna learn eventually. I feel like it's the truth will come out, but I mean I think we own to something. You know what I mean? As far as human beings as a whole, because it's like these conversations get more popular and popular.
Right. Remember us. We might not be here next week.
All right. Let's move on. That was a good one though. Y'all want to go ahead and talk about this funny Marco situation?
Yeah.
Oh man,
that shit hilarious.
For those who don't know, if you don't know, where have you been? Funny Marco interviewed a dude named Southside, a producer, and I think in the middle of the interview, G Herbo came in, and I found, to my understanding, I think that was supposed to be Southside's interview, but him and Herbo was actually kicking it that day, both drinking and shit, and Herbo just kind of like crashed the party. And shit got wild, bro. He started disrespecting the shit out of Funny Marco, from talking to him almost like he was like a little nigga. But it was like a little bit. It felt kind of like he had something against him or something like that. Like he Funny Marco either said something or did something to previously piss him off. Plus he was drunk, and it even went as far as G Herbo like throwing a cup at him of empty alcohol, basically, and like and you can tell it was out of pocket because he immediately got up and was like, "No, you my brother though. I really do respect you." Like it was like a weird ass apology, and like Marco was like, okay, whatever." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't really taking it, but it's just show his interview, so he kept it. I'll say this: he kept it professional. You know what I mean? Like
that nigga Herb, boy, that nigga G Herbo,
he was wilding, bro. And it's crazy because in the beginning, I felt like the Southside dude was being kind of, you know, just being regular. He was cool. It wasn't weird. Like
as soon as G Herbo got on, this nigga started battery in different.
Yeah. He started acting out, bro.
Yeah, I initially had just seen clips of it, so when I had seen the clips and shit of like what he was doing, I'm like, I lost respect for all of these niggas, bro. Even Funny Marco, because ain't no nigga about to be, you feel me, talking to me crazy like that. But as I'm looking at the interview, I'm like, it ain't that bad. Like, I didn't think it was that bad, but they said, Bryce said, I talked to Bryce about it, he said, just because how, like, what he was doing and shit, and they not cool.
But have you watched his other interviews?
Yeah, I seen his other interviews.
So, I mean, like, if you watch the other interviews, like, they're nothing like that. Like,
nah, yeah, he definitely crashed that shit.
Yeah, so like, and you only, like we said earlier, you only talk to your partners in that way, unless somebody you personally know, because he don't know what type of time Marco was on, or you know what I'm saying, he could have been on some other. It was too much, bro. Exactly. It was definitely too much.
Like, yeah, like we partners and shit, like, and I'm not even gonna be throwing cups and shit. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, I wouldn't. We talk shit all the time, and I'm about to throw a cup at this nigga's head. Like, that's crazy.
But we have shot bottle rockets at each other.
Yes, that was fun.
Roman candles.
Yes, those are lit.
See, I mean,
4th of July fights be popping. Back in the day, we was going crazy.
And we really, like, I guess I'm just used to niggas. Like, my niggas talk like that. Like, Nora talk like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Darren, we all talk to each other like that. So, like, that's why I was like, this shit ain't as bad as motherfucker. But like you said, they not really homies. And that's the problem. You feel me? That's just
and
like,
you throw alcohol in there, it make it seem a little bit more, you feel me? And G Herbo, like, it's like, I'm not even having fun. I'm gonna leave. Give me some more drink. Like, he was like command. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? He completely took over. It wasn't an interview no more. You know what I'm saying? It was more so like, cause Funny Marco definitely interview you. You know what I'm saying? It might be kind of weird and dry, or like he'll do the dry humor, like kind of look at you funny when you give like a certain answer, but he's asking you questions about your career. You know what I'm saying? So I follow him on YouTube. So I watched, like, I saw his interview he did with Sexy Red or whatever. It was hella funny, but like it was a legit interview. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. Like, what I will say is that bitch went up. You got hella views on that shit immediately. So
yeah, cause the controversy, you know, people gonna love that.
People love it. Facts. So it's like, and
this was off the air, but they broke his watch, or not they. Southside broke his watch.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hey, shut the fuck up, dude. All right, let's get it. I'm giving you more respect than you deserve. So it's like, I'm coming. Damn.
I seen that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, like he was calling him a goofy ass, and he kept calling him goofy. You know, in Chicago, that's
bitch.
like,
yeah, not calling him a bitch hella times for sure.
Chicago goofy is like the worst thing you can call a nigga and shit. So like, I see what you're saying, but also
they were
like
definly way too lit.
They was too drunk. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
and they was drinking throughout the interview.
Nonstop.
Did y'all see how Herb was counting money?
That shit was funny.
You can definitely tell he's a real, like, he didn't pay attention too much in school. No disrespect, like, but you can tell he's a real hood nigga, cause or either that or he just never counted his own money. Bro, who counts a stack of hundreds by the thousands? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Bro, who doesn't just count how many hundreds you have and then times that by 100? Like, if you have 100 hundreds, we all know how much that makes. It's like, who wouldn't have just counted? Like, that fool, he counted it like 4 or 5 times and could not.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
He still didn't know how much money he had.
He's like, okay, so you only can do one thing at a time. Oh, got it. Like,
so like he still tried to, you know, Funny Marco tried to make it funny, at least, you know what I'm saying, instead of it being like malicious the whole time, because it was hostile, bro. It for sure was hostile. It was
felt
like
that way.
Yeah.
When I was watching the clips, I for sure felt that way, for sure. But I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I just didn't. It was more funny to me because I'm used to niggas talking like that. But like you said, they not homies. But they felt like homies to me for some reason. It was weird. Like, I know him and Southside cool, but I don't know about Funny Marco and Herb. So you feel me? Like, if niggas ain't throwing cups and shit. But I definitely, me and my niggas talk like that. So I don't know. Like you said though, they not friends. I can't get that past. I think I'm not getting that past.
It's the fact that this is an interview show. Yeah. And nobody's being interviewed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you should know. That's where the problem came in. That, like, what is going on right now? That's why it was awkward. That's why it blew up the way it did. Because ain't no questions being asked. And these niggas is sitting up in this nigga face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They cut him out the interview.
They took his hat, threw his hat off. Like, they was doing hella shit, bro.
They cut him out the interview. They were like, shut up, Goofy. We ain't talking to you right now.
It's our show.
Yeah, exactly. And they start talking to each other. But, like, you know what I'm saying? People bring up how what's her name, Billy Haloff or whatever, the white girl that interviewed Drake or whatever,
the one that interviewed
the one that took Funny Marco whole style.
So she just did Offset recently, and
that was funny.
Offset flipped it on her.
Yeah, that was
but
funny.
It wasn't malicious. It was like he made her look stupid from the question she was asking,
right?
And like he just finessed it, and I think that's what Herbo and Southside tried to do, but they did it wrong.
They did it in the hood nigga way.
Like,
they were just gassing this nigga the whole time.
Yeah, like they gave him no opportunities to be Funny Marco.
But apparently Funny Marco gave this nigga Herb son some shoes, right?
So it was a clip out there. It might have, I don't know who, might have been on Herbo page. I've seen it before, but he was at their house.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, bro.
Like I get what you saying. Like, was this for?
Yeah,
that's
what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think obviously it probably went too far. You feel me?
Funny Marco said something.
Oh, wait, did he?
Yeah, he came out and said something. He was like, "No, that shit was." He said it was for sure disrespectful, but he tried to keep it professional, and he didn't like it while it was going on, but he still wanted to put it out or whatever. And the fact, and then he mentioned they broke my watch or whatever, and that's why the second clip came out, or the behind the scenes clip came out.
All right, well, if he didn't like it, then that's different. And if
but nobody's gonna like you a cup being thrown at them.
I mean, but I didn't throw shit at niggas before.
He told that
I didn't
man
pour
to hold his cup for
that's
the
what
rest
we
of the
do.
show.
Yeah, like, see, that's how shit. That's disrespectful. And
yeah,
shit.
no, that's what I'm saying.
He didn't even do it though. He handed it to Southside.
He held it.
He did held it, but remember he gave it back to and then Southside.
He's like, I don't even need you, Goofy, and then he handed it to Southside.
Because Marco was like, yeah, see, you do need me. You do need me.
Yeah,
and he took it, gave it to bruh. Bruh drank it. Gave it back to Funny Marco, and then that's when Herbo took it back and then threw it at him.
So like,
and immediately apologized. If you're not gonna immediately apologize,
I'm not taking that. I mean, I don't know.
Marco almost made away with that money though.
Yeah, that was.
If he would have never pulled it out that second time, like if Herb would have never asked him to switch jackets, they would have forgot all about. They was too lit. They would have forgot all about it, bro.
Facts.
It was.
You gotta give me that money anyway.
You broke my
watch. It's bad. Nigga, I need something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they paid him back, bro. But
yeah, Herb with all that all that scam money.
Talking about you ain't paying no child support. Who would have?
Herb was saying he wasn't even paying his own niggas for a certain amount of time. He's like, don't be like me. Pay your people.
Yeah, he said that like
I'm like, damn, bro.
You ain't paying niggas.
He had Jesus
niggas
starving.
He said niggas turn to savages like that. I'm like, all right,
yeah,
for sure. Pay your people. Whoever out there running shit, make sure y'all always pay your people.
Nah, but that nigga funny. Like, I don't know, but I get you trying to be all professional and shit, but nigga, if it really ain't cool like that, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. I'm like, nigga, the fuck. But these is all my niggas.
He did make money off of it though.
He did, obviously. But I don't, nigga. How much money he would have made if he'd have fought G Herbo?
But hold on, let me ask you this though. Just like you said, like, nigga, this my shit. This my niggas up in here. You really think G Herbo and Southside came to the necklace? You seen they had niggas pouring them drinks, doing this, doing that, bro.
I don't give a fuck what's going on.
I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying you got to think about it. Like, we don't know what kind of background Funny Marco has. We don't know if he come from the streets or he was middle class or he was high class. You know what I'm saying? So in that instance, it's like you see G Herbo on Southside. You know G Herbo is supposed to be a boy from Chicago, and everybody know how Chicago get it. Us being from Oakland, we don't give a fuck. We don't care about that.
That's not happening out here.
That's what I'm exactly.
That's not gonna happen out here.
I'm saying
that's not gonna happen on this couch.
That's the only reason why. You already know that. I don't give a fuck how many niggas they with. I got something for everybody. But that's the only reason why I posed that question is just because it's like, what if he was contemplating all that? Like, or what if I do go bad and they in here 30 deep opposed to our 15
and it sounded like that was his house too. So they kind of busted him out. Like, oh, I see how you turned your bedroom into the little, you feel me? Like his kid could have been there. You know what I'm saying? It's hella shit you gotta really put in. You gotta
think about, bro.
That's some goofy. Like, then I get G Herbo, nigga. You is a goofy nigga. You let niggas just come in your, like, I don't see. That's something I would never do. You feel me? Like, I'm not letting no nigga from Chicago who's supposed to be a real nigga, whatever the fuck the case is, nigga. Then this other nigga with hella tattoos from Atlanta.
Remember, he was supposed to be the original person to get interviewed. It was his interview. G Herbo wasn't supposed to be there.
Right. So it's like, how the fuck this nigga get in my house? What the fuck? Like, I don't know, bro.
Entourages, you know how they work.
I get it, but it's like,
but you know, you right. You put yourself in that situation. You gotta be whatever for whatever comes. But at the same time, you're gonna handle it how you feel like you should handle it. And I felt like Funny Marco, being in the position that he was, handled it fine. As far as him,
he was just like, let me get through this interview, and then
you ever heard of Adam 22, the white dude? Mm-hmm. So this nigga had an interview with this LA nigga, like, right, just recently, and you know, Crip Mac on his shit too. The same, like, literally almost the same thing happened. The bruh tried to get up and try to press Adam 22. Crip Mac got up like, nigga, you not about to put hands on this nigga. And then a whole another nigga from the back came with the peak with the tool. Nigga, it was like,
that's Vail. I know you.
I got you.
You better sit down, nigga. Like, come on, blood. Like, but
it didn't go that far. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't go that far because the other nigga came like nigga.
No, I'm talking about with Funny Marco. I'm saying it didn't go that far. Like it was just more on like it's just.
I'm like
nobody stood up to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? If the only time G Herbo stood up was to get this nigga a hug and pretty much apologize for throwing the cup at this nigga.
He didn't stand up. The other nigga from Chicago.
He came because he played basketball. That was, you know what I'm saying? That was all that was.
He was like, you used to be rapping in the hallway. And the nigga G Herbo was like, I ain't rapping in the
Right.
I think what bro was trying to say, that's how you can tell how lit they was. Bro wasn't, because you heard, man, I never had no cipher at school. Bro never said you had no cipher, bro. He said he heard you walk into class rapping, meaning, nigga, you could have had your headphones in. You could have, ain't no telling what you could. He ain't saying you was holding fucking battles at the school and shit, nigga. He just saying he went and like he said, what the fuck I gotta lie about hearing a nigga rap for? Like, nigga, I heard you. It was me. Like, how you gonna tell me what I seen and what I heard?
That nigga Herbo took that the wrong way. Like that's what I'm saying. Niggas was definitely too drunk in that thing.
I just think he didn't like how bro was like Wizard Kelly on that nigga.
Yeah, he was super hella tall.
G Herbo was in the frame, but you just seen bro.
He was hella tall.
What's up with Chicago niggas wearing leather shorts and shit? Like, what the fuck was that?
Pants and leather pants. I mean, it's not just Chicago.
Other brothers wearing leather shorts though.
Because I just seen Lil Duval post asking somebody to help him his leather pants.
Leather pants is cool, but shorts, bro.
Oh yeah, tall, bro. No, he wasn't. I think. Well, he was. Yeah, bro had on leather shorts.
I ain't never seen that before.
Y'all niggas.
But anyway.
All right, well,
I digress.
That was our thoughts on the Funny Marco situation. I don't completely agree with what Southside and G Herbo did. Kind of disappointed in those guys, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure they squashed their shit, if I'm not mistaken. I think Southside came out and said something, but you know, I mean, niggas will live and learn. And like I said, even on the interview, I think Herbo was kind of like apologetic because he knew he was doing a little bit too much. Yeah. But we're gonna probably save we wanted to talk about the best horror icon that we feel is out there, but we'll probably save that for next week for the Halloween pod. I believe we all will be dressing up for that, so make sure y'all stay tuned because niggas will be in full costume next week.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, so we'll save best horror icon, but before it gets too late, let's talk about the new Martin Scorsese movie, Killers of the Flower Moon. Man, me and Al went to go check this out earlier today. I forgot. Well, I knew this was a 3-hour movie, but I guess I didn't completely look at it. It's a 3.5-hour movie, so it was an extra 30 minutes. So this is probably the longest movie I ever seen in the theater.
Yeah. Since double features when they used to show 2 movies.
Yeah,
Did the seats recline at least?
No, bro. We didn't get the seat recline theater,
and this nigga behind me kept kicking my seat.
We got the IMAX though.
How close? Like, did you guys have like good seats?
No, we got good seats for sure. We got good seats, but it was just like, nah, we was straight. If that was the case, we probably would have had to get up and walk.
3.5.
Niggas would still be like,
bruh,
So I'll let me see how I want to come at this. This movie, I'll say, well, first of all, it had me in my feelings. I came out of there a little depressed because of it being based on a true story, and even though if it's not 100% accurate, just 70 to 80% of that is extreme, bro. Like, the things that these Indian people have went through over this oil is completely, utterly disgraceful, bro. As far as just how they were treated. This is starring Robert De Niro. You got
Leonardo
DiCaprio. My man, what's my man name? The Mummy dude. Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
It had a bunch of, even Fraser was in here,
right?
But it had a bunch of stars and also a bunch of people that I've never seen before as far as the Indian actors. But it's just showing you pretty much the oil company like situation in what was that? Was that Oklahoma?
Yeah.
So This was just really intense, bro. I'll say this: Martin Scorsese can direct the hell out of a film.
Yeah.
It wasn't a point in time where I was bored during a movie, but I for sure felt the runtime. But I wasn't bored, if that makes sense. Like I just wanted to see how far he was going to take it as far as story, and he definitely, to me, in my eyes, told a complete story from beginning to end, and it was very creative. I noticed. I remember a few of the shots, the overhead crane shots over like different farms and buildings was probably my favorite. But as far as like the acting, top tier for sure. Robert De Niro, damn,
Molly,
bro.
she was played by Lily Gladstone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's the Leo's wife.
Yeah.
Leo, Molly, and Robert De Niro probably were like the most ridiculous when it came to screen time. Oh, well, especially Robert De Niro was crazy, bro. That man.
What was brother name?
That's crazy.
That played the FBI sheriff.
Oh, that's my man.
Yeah,
he always tight, bro. I did not know his name. He's saucy though, but I don't know, man. They showed you glimpses of what happened in Tulsa as far as the Black Wall Street. It was just
super triggering.
Yeah.
Have you any type of history buff or any type of like revolutionary, anything like that, you were going to, it's like watching a slave movie almost.
Yeah, man. It was just
those vibes.
They got so ruthless back in the day. You can just go ahead and call it like the Wild West type of vibes where anything can go down and you just at the will to these people running these oil companies, bro. And like the Indians own the land, so they actually have they were pretty much Freemasons or whatever.
Freemason aspect. They were showing you how Freemasons get down. Like they are manipulative.
All very well connected.
Well connected. They got guidelines and they manipulate people into doing deeds for them that they wouldn't necessarily do on their own. Yeah, they didn't have it on they got blood on their hands, but not physically, like not literally. Like you couldn't really prove it was them unless somebody just totally snitched.
Yeah, and with the Freemason thing, like they was ritual with it, like just getting hit with the paddle, the whole shit.
They
like,
didn't get hella deep into it, but it was definitely
that was necessary to show.
Yeah, it was on the surface for sure.
That's what made it more like mob-esque. Like okay, this is their version of the mob. It's the Messianic Masons, bro, basically, and it was just almost kind of terrifying, like watching it and seeing it play out, because you see like Robert De Niro is playing this character who was like supposed to be super likable because everybody in the town fuck with him, but he is technically the one pulling all the strings as far as like, we need all these Indians to die so we can get all their money, and you need to marry them. Like we all have to marry one of these women in order to get the rights and like have kids with them and stuff like that. So once they do pass away, things will either go to the kids or go to you. So it'll be in the family. You feel me? And just knock down the dudes.
And they said it a couple of times, but I mean, it might be some anti-Semitism because they definitely was saying like because they was Jewish, like that they was hella greedy with money and shit. Him and Leo's character.
Is that why, like, when I kept the trailer, they kept seeing certain parts, and it was like Leo be in front of somebody sitting down. They be like, I told him everything, and Leo just looked like he just died. Like,
well, Leo was he was like a simple person. Like,
and he was like one of the people that got finessed in a way. Like I said, the dude Robert De Niro played his uncle.
Don't tell me they made him the Fallout Boy.
I don't want to tell you, but
yeah, we don't.
They did him like they did Jim Carrey on Bruce Almighty. Like Hugo announced this scene, but you really they had Steve Carell in the office.
Pretty much.
Oh,
it was something similar. Like we don't want to give too much away, but shit did hit the fan for them, bro. Because, like I said, back in the day, the money that the Indian people had was money. Like equal to like millions of dollars. So like they was balling.
So they just got rich. It's hella fast.
Is that why? Like, do you think? I don't know. Like, is that why some of them are still getting paid to this day because of stuff like that?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because they got served, bro.
It's so crazy, bro.
It's like because they was, it's Oklahoma, so it's not like, the land ain't hella fertile. Plus, already the only reason they even there is because of the American Indian War, which happened before that, where they pretty much picked all these Native American people up and made them move to Oklahoma. So they already on land that they don't even like really. That's not their ancestral land. They even had a part where they were saying like how they left their babies behind. They rode over them just to make sure that they know that they stay there like spiritually. Yeah. But they came to this land and then they was talking about how the future is going to be like ruled by the white man. They're gonna have to learn white rules and shit. And then right after that, they strike oil in Oklahoma. Then all of a sudden, all the white people just flood in.
It's crazy, and it's crazy because like you see balling as Indian people, like they balling. Like they feel me. They got nice cars, going to like the nice schools. They lit. You feel me? But like slowly getting infiltrated by white people or whatever, and like it's crazy. Cause I'm like, this got to be obvious to y'all, like. Why are females marrying them? Like, stop. Like,
right.
And even it was a part in the movie where like
they had to be offering something to give the incentive of,
bruh. No,
it's pure
it was
love,
just choosing, bruh. It was
pure
just
love,
choosing. From the way the movie depicted it.
Yeah, they
were just like, oh well, yeah, he's handsome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they came here to work. Oh, so you know what I'm saying? Oh, you like me? I like you too. Like they not.
I think
it wasn't looked at in a malicious way.
I also think it was a little bit of that Martin Luther King shit where it's like trying to segregate. Integrate everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, two different people, but they was fighting for the same cause. Malcolm X was like, nah, we need to stay on our own.
Yeah.
And then Martin Luther King was like, nah, we should get together. Then they'll look at us as equals. But like white people sometimes don't do that.
It was a part where some white grandparents was looking at Leo's kids or whatever, and one was darker than the other, and they was like, yeah, this one can definitely pass for just one of us. You know what I'm saying? But the other one,
they was definitely going.
Like
there.
it was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And like the grandma was like, the grandfather was kind of more disrespectful with it. She's like, oh, well, just leave them alone. They kids is like, bless their heart.
He was like, they both half savages to me.
Yeah, like I'm like,
he went in, bro.
Damn, bro. And it's just so crazy how casually ruthless they were.
Yeah,
like they can talk about the most despicable thing, just like, hey,
like
bro, hand me that phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, but they talk about knocking somebody down, bro. Like, no conscious, like.
I mean, has it really changed?
No. It's just, yeah, that's why it's so depressing, bro. Because it's like, damn, bro, like, this is how long they've been running shit, you know what I'm saying? And how, when this is just a small town at a small scale.
Yep.
That's, what they was doing is definitely happening on a much larger scale, and the people that's doing it in the big way, they untouchable, bro. Like, because these people in the town, since the whole town was in on it, they was pretty much untouchable. It wasn't until Washington got involved, where they was touchable. Like, oh, y'all,
the Native Americans had to go up there, like, bro, y'all gotta come.
Y'all gotta come see about this.
They started catching on.
Well, they already knew. It's just. They didn't kill because they killing only Native Americans.
They're talking about the Native Americans start catching on.
The Native Americans start catching on.
So the older people knew what was happening, and they was trying to like subtly explain it to like the younger people, and like it was a scene where like Molly, Leo's wife, her mother was in her deathbed basically, and she hella angry, like, I don't want to talk to you, bro. Like, to the daughter, like, you
married a white person.
You fucking up our blood. Like, we can't even see our blood. It's tainted. It's fucked now. Like, you can't, like, bring your sister here. Like, your sister is like holding it down right now. Like, she ain't got no kids. She technically not really married to anybody. I want her here when I pass away, technically. You know what I'm saying? It was that deep. And like the older gentleman or the older tribesman was having meetings all the time. Like, bruh, these motherfuckers is killing us, bruh. And Robert De Niro is in so good with everybody. He's in those meetings.
He's in every meeting, bro.
He's like, you know what? I want $1,000 for the man that can, for anybody can give me any information on these murders.
Bring the information to me.
Like, I wish somebody would come to me. I'm knocking you down, nigga. Like, you better not,
bro. The whole
but like,
movie.
it's so cold, bro. It's so cold. It's just it's a tough watch, bro. I'll say it's a tough watch, but at the same time, it was entertaining as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Martin Scorsese is a boy.
That's what make it even
Don't get me wrong.
Because Martin Scorsese is a white man, or he's Italian, but like, you know, he's white pretty much. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
but I appreciate what
He told the story in so much detail. He didn't leave nothing out. He just laid you. He gave you the fact. This is what happened. No matter how you feel about it, this is what happened. You know
and
what
I appreciate him for that.
And you know how, because you know how some like white directors, they'll try to whitewash that shit and be like, well, they were savages, or they'll try to like make it seem like they deserved it somehow or something.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. He just, these are the details. This is exactly what happened in my opinion, this is exactly what happened, and then this is the outcome of it. You know what I mean? So I respect Martin Scorsese for that, even though that movie is long as hell, bro.
Okay. Let's go ahead and rate it, bro.
All right.
I'll go first. Oh man, this is tough, bro.
It is tough. It's a tough rating.
I'm gonna give it the real deal, bro.
Okay.
It definitely had the quality is of a real deal dopeness, because this is a filmmaker that loves film and everything about it making this movie. But at the same time, I'm gonna have a problem with this runtime, bro. 3 hours and 30 minutes is insanity. Like it could have. I loved every part of it though, but I didn't necessarily have to see everything, so it was some stuff that could have easily been cut out, and that wouldn't have damaged the movie.
I would have needed a smoke break.
Yeah, for sure that. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it the real deal. I'm gonna give it a solid. I give it an 8.5.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, me on the other hand, I loved it, enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm gonna give it a real deal too, but I'm gonna give it a 9.2. I'm gonna go a little higher because I appreciate the historical accuracy. They threw in the Tulsa race riots. They threw in like I said, Martin Scorsese is an Italian man. He's like, you know, and they are known to be, you know, a little on the racist side. So he could have just totally whitewashed it, made it seem like the Indians were savages and they kind of deserved it a little bit. But he didn't. He stuck to his guns. He made a great movie. It was shot hella good. He explained why, like all the motives for each character were explained. There was a right character building. Like I like cared about every character. There was no character that I was like, you know, like, all right, he died, whatever. Like, you know, I mean, there's a couple of them, but like it was pertaining to the story though. Yeah. And it was all about this family. It was about a family, and you cared about the family more so. And great acting. Leo was great. Fucking De Niro was great. I can't remember her name. I just said it, but the lady who played Molly was great. You just believed everything. You know what I mean? It was gritty, definitely like an old time Western, but like with an up to date look.
It was a period piece. I appreciated that too.
It was super. It was just, you know, about the old time West and what happens when somebody who's not white gets rich and how white people react to that. And I appreciate the truthfulness of it coming from a white man or Italian, you know, but white, European. So I gave it a 9.2.
Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more action for that 3.5 hours. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
I thought it was gonna be for sure like more action. It was a couple like maybe like one gunfight.
Definitely needed a little bit more,
but it wasn't even that tight.
Yeah, but
it definitely was like, you know, some action.
All right, Stacks, you got blessed not having to sit down on
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours is crazy.
I'd have been so juiced, like, oh, we about to go see this movie. I'd have been like,
yeah, nah,
bro,
yeah, facts.
What?
Yeah, nah.
We got out. It was like you had to
dark. Bro. You had to prepare yourself to going in for that. But we don't want to hold you guys too much longer. We appreciate you guys for coming through. Make sure you do us that favor. Please hit that sub button and that like button. It is necessary. It really is. It really helps out the video. And of course, hit that
notification bell
so you will be up to date on when we drop new pods or just some mini reviews that we take out of the podcast. You want to watch the entirety of everything? Tune into the podcast. But every now and then we'll clip some stuff out. But yeah, man, this has been the Reel Squad. This is the Killer of the Flower Moon episode. And yeah, stay tuned for next week for the Halloween episode where we'll dress up in costume and talk about some fun stuff and some horror icons and stuff like that. Maybe do an unboxing of a Killer Clowns from Outer Space popcorn gun. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. We are out. Peace.
Peace.